those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign. I don't need that energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up good, you're so grouchy. Please get from around me. When the truth don't work, you start telling lies. Thought you were down to ride, you weren't down to ride. Caught switching, you were picking sides. Don't blink, caught slipping like a slip and slide. I was shooting dice till I got a nosebleed. Money on the floor, can't get cold feet. Took an L, should've put it in the offering. Lord, forgive me for my sins, don't know of me. Scary thoughts, I got scary thoughts. Lost control, now I'm taking charge. Breaking bills, friends breaking off. You could be the youngest, I'm the dawn. Kiss the ring, nah. In the scene like GOT. Stay awake, don't sleep.
Stay awake, don't sleep. What's up, everybody? Yeah. Woohoo! We got Buddha 1000 up in the house. Best moderator on YouTube. We got Renee Revelinsky. We got Buddha again. We got Renee Revelinsky again. We got Dolly Bush. We got Vegan Knowledge. What's up, ladies? How are y'all going? How has y'all week been? It's hot. I just turned on my AC for the first time. Baby, if you need to migrate and come on over this side, hey, but I'll put the one in our room later on. Oh my God, it is freaking humid in Ocean City, Maryland tonight. It's humid. Hi. Woo! All right, summer is here. Yeah. So hopefully you guys are excited about that. Yeah, I'm not muted. You all right? Because I see you keep coming in and out. I can't hear you. Hello? Can you hear me? Everybody in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. Because I can't hear Jen. Hold on, let me.
Oh, I'm in here 2 times.
Okay, there you go. Let me get rid of that one.
Me and Neo are in here, I think.
Okay, we got you. Okay. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. You know I'm a sweater anyway, so. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Tuesday Takeover. This is season 6, episode 5 of 90 Day Fiancé live recap before the 90 days, episode titled, what was it? Sketchy or something like that? Suspect.
Oh, yeah, Suspect.
It was entitled Suspect, this episode was. So how you doing today, baby?
I'm doing very well. It was a nice, kind of easy work. So, being the holidays, so I'm feeling good. I got some video work done on my channel.
Me too.
Some Facebook group work. So I'm feeling good. I feel great.
Awesome.
How are you?
Well, I'm great. I want to say a shout out to the J Crew, one of which you are part of, first and foremost.
I love the J Crew.
Thank you, J Crew. We love you guys. That is everybody that I mentioned down there, including a couple that I didn't mention. Shay J, guys, keep Shay J in your prayers. I'm not quite sure what exactly is going on, but she left one of the comments. She left a comment in last week's video on the replay game saying she's sorry she couldn't make it. She looked and she was late, but she got a lot going on. Keep her in our prayers. So hopefully it's nothing bad going on. Hopefully she just keep me in your prayers and I can keep up with everything right. And that it's nothing bad. But in any event, Shay J, you're in our prayers. And when at least we know that you're still part of the J Crew and you're thinking about us when you can't be with us, as all of you do. So thank you guys, those of you that couldn't make it. And then those that could. We got Renee Revelinsky, Dolly Bush, Buddha 1000. You know what I mean? And then we've got, of course, my beautiful white Vegan Knowledge.
Thank
and
you.
Then we've got, KT.
I don't know about beautiful.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You are beautiful inside and out, baby girl. Never forget that. And check it out. We got KT, Janetta, Ro, Spins Through, We've got Shay J. We've got Shonda that spins through. So everybody blesses us with their presence. And speaking of which, we also have people that come through from my other crew, American Dream Trading, of which I was running a little bit behind. So the link is not in the stream. The referral link, they provided us all with referral links. So if you guys have ever wanted to learn to trade and try to make some extra money, now's the time. And I'm going to have a referral link in this video. As soon as it's over, I'll go ahead and put it in there, and it'll be in the description. It'll be my own personal referral link, so that way they know I referred you, and we were in a contest. So even if you click the link just to see what it's all about and see if any of those packages is something that you can afford, if you've ever wanted to learn to trade, let me tell you, this group is the best. Coach is the best teacher. He is the best mentor you could ever possibly have, and makes it so easy for you to learn. I make money every week. So yeah, it's been a blessing to me, because I need extra money. We needed extra money in here. And this is the way that I found to get it. And he made it impossible not to be able to do it well. So thank you, Coach. Shout out to Old School that spins through here. Eric Smoto, David L's been here. Lolo's been through here. Jason comes through. Uh, who else? Portuguese Flying Stew Bruno has been through here. So, those people come on over and support. Farah's been in here. So Coach himself has been in here. So I love American Dream Trading, and hopefully you guys will too if you decide to hit the link and give it a shot. It's well worth it. Trust and believe. If you need the money, come on over. But other than that, we are ready to get started with our Tuesday takeover. I'm telling you, man, these couples, man, I say this every week though. These couples are crazy. I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of bored with this season. I was trying to figure out a thumbnail to come up with for the main,
Oh, yeah.
and
Sorry.
oh, Neo, behave. That cat, y'all. He is driving us crazy. He is so adorable, though. So I came up with the Gino Jasmine thing. With I'm sorry. I give it to her. She played it cool in that scene, though. He gave up the ghost. She was willing to give up the ghost, and I'm sure when he watches this back, who knows? He must say, "Oh, you want to sign a prenup? Oh, okay, we can draw that thing up." But so I went with I'm sorry with Gino and Jasmine always make for a good cover. You know what I'm saying? Try to do the little photography trick like we all up on him so he's blurred out. I try to do a little something, something. Try to do a little something,
You do
something.
good. Good work. I love your videos. I just got the peroxide sitting here.
Yeah, he's got the
scratches me every
nails,
5
y'all.
seconds.
We gotta get those nails clipped up, because he'll get all excited. I'll be playing with him with the little toy and getting all rough with him.
We love him.
And he'll still be in play mode and scratch the shit out of him. So we gotta be careful. He's growing. He don't know no better. Sometimes he knows. If you approach him lightly, he'll hit you with the paw with no nails. Good. So he knows. But when he's excited, he'll be climbing.
I think he just
right, and you're in his way.
Yes. He didn't like that.
You'll get it.
He'll start chasing his tail sitting behind me in my chair, and that causes a nice little scrape on the back.
He has truly added to our family, that is for sure. We miss Tux dearly, and he has definitely filled that Tux void, because he is just like her in so many ways, and it doesn't hurt that he looks just like her. So it's like we got Tux back, but we got her in Neo, and he is definitely a boy. So
yep, we discovered that he's now. Congratulations, it's a boy.
Yep. So
Dolly said we gotta pray for Gino, the poor guy, and Buddha said sending positive vibes out to Shay J. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
For her.
Thank you for that, Buddha. Thank you.
And Gino.
And yes, you're
right, Dolly. We need to
God help Gino, Dolly. God help Gino. Baby, what you think? I don't know, man.
So I think you're right. I was thinking when he said that to her, I was like, Gino, no, because she had already made the decision that she would sign the thing. Like she was ready to give in. He went just a little too early in his negotiation to give in. But I think that lady at the bar was a big influence on him, because he was looking for somebody to like reinforce his, his idea that she should sign it. And he got the other side of the story the other way, saying, no, I think she's right. That's why she feels hurt, because you don't trust her. And I think she's going to be just livid that he was even talking to a bartender first of all. He's going to get in trouble for that, I think, when they rewatch it. Why are you telling
But
our
you know,
business?
no, maybe not,
Because
because
she was on her side.
she was on her
And
side, yeah, and she knew she had kicked him to the curb, although I don't know how she planned on doing that for any length of time. I think he's paying rent there, isn't he?
right, I think that's the big thing. Like, I think she gave in because she realized she's going to be cut off completely if she puts him completely out of her life.
Exactly.
So
It's like, okay, chick, you the one that's going to have to get out the condo if this stays true, if this holds up.
yeah, and it's like he just was like, he spoke to the wrong person. If he had called his family, they would have been like, no, you know, she needs to sign it. And it's like I say all the time, it's the two things that always come up. You don't trust me, so you want me to sign a prenup. No, I trust you, I just want to protect myself. It's like, who knows what the right thing to do, but the way she acts, it makes you not like wonder why he's wanting to do that.
Right. So he had his conversation with the bartender, and she's over here talking to her sister in the other picture, crying about how she misses Gino. She mistreats him. She admittedly mistreats him and is wrong. But, you know, we were talking about this earlier, and I said, you know what? If Jasmine had just played it cool from the get-go and remembered that, hey, wait a minute. If I go to the States and he pays for the K1 visa, that means he's my sponsor. He's got to take care of me for 10 years anyway.
Right.
So even if she doesn't have the prenup, she is still protected.
But she also isn't, even if he, however, he takes care of her is one thing. She's not going to get $3,000 hair extensions
Right.
out of the judge.
She's going to get within reason. And another thing, even if they didn't have that, Gino is not, I don't see Gino having her out in the street like
he
that.
gets mad and then he gives in.
Yeah, if something happened between them, Gino would hook her up. He'd put her in a nice little modest apartment and take care of her ass for a little bit until she got on her feet. He wouldn't do that to her. He's not that, he doesn't seem that cruel and heartless.
Yeah.
You know?
But she,
even as mean as she can be, even she's not that cruel and heartless. If it were the other way around, I think she would take care of Gino too. I really do. You know? But yeah, man. So
Dolly said now Jasmine wants a will. I mean,
okay, let's talk about that, y'all, for a minute. What do y'all think about that in the comment section? Because she had the worst freaking timing. He just got by the prenup, and now you're trying not to look like a gold digger, but then you're asking about a will?
right.
Let's go back to the argument that she was making. I don't want to sign that because the last time I got married and I got divorced, my husband left me with nothing. No, your argument is that no, you should love me and trust me, and not I don't want to sign a prenup because I love you and I would never do that to you. Not it's because I'm afraid I won't get anything. That's the reason he's getting a damn prenup, dum-dum.
Right.
You use that as your argument that you want something out of the divorce. That's the whole reason he's getting you to sign a prenup to begin with. So that's the wrong fucking strategy.
Exactly.
Okay? That's the wrong fucking answer. You don't come back with I'm mad because I want something. That's the whole point. You ain't getting shit. Mm-hmm. That's what the prenup's for. So why would you argue that point instead of you love me and trust me and you should know I wouldn't do that to you, that type shit, okay? You don't come in with, I'm mad because I want to make sure that I don't get left in the streets,
right?
Okay? The whole point is, bitch, you ain't earned none of this, so why are you entitled to any of it?
Right.
So, yeah, that's the wrong point to be making. But again, you know, maybe a producer pulled her up and said, excuse me, yo, you know he got to take care of you for 10 years, right?
Right. Somebody
Why
said
you arguing so hard? You good. But then for her to now that that's smoothed over, she's going to bring up Jasmine, if you try not to look like a money-hungry gold digger, you ain't doing it.
You're not doing a good job.
You're not doing a good job.
You're not even
now you're worried about a
faking
will.
it, right?
Are you going to kill the man in his sleep?
Right.
What? And Gino's like, even Gino was like, okay, are you serious right now?
Right.
We just got over the prenup. Now you saying I'm a die, bitch? You plan on trying to kill me or something?
Right. Like, I'm not putting no will together.
Okay, so no prenup. So let's have a will.
Right. She's gonna get some kind of contract.
Oh my God. You don't want a prenup, but you want something in case he dies.
Right.
I mean, come on. What I don't understand the direction. I don't understand the direction.
Buddha
said
said
she don't think right.
Exactly. She said she
What
should
Buddha said?
ask for her own business out in the U.S. so she wouldn't have to worry about money. And
Jen, what did I say?
Yep, you said the same thing. Like Shida.
Great minds, great minds. I said Shida was smart enough to have a prenup that had an amendment that, yeah, help me get my business started. And what's mine is mine in that business. You keep your shit and I'll keep my business shit. That's what Jasmine should have done.
The problem is she was thinking about it all wrong. Like she was not thinking about how she could put things in there that served her in the prenup too, and made sure she was comfortable with everything instead of him, with nothing.
I would have negotiated the percentage.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll sign a prenup, but if you make sure that I get about 20%, I don't have to have half your shit.
Yeah.
Give me 10. Give me 10%. Just make sure that I don't leave with nothing if we do divorce.
Right.
I don't want to divorce.
She's like, I'm giving up everything, moving to the U.S. And
and that's a very valid point.
I feel like, what do you think about her? Do you think she's going to be like some of the women who
I
start
think
their
that's
own
a valid
business?
point that she's got.
Or
if she left all her shit in Panama,
I don't like that way he
the way he
says that
said
either.
Panama.
Something about that rubs me the wrong
Panama.
way too.
I'm in Panama.
The Gino
But
impression.
I do think she has a point. She's leaving everything, all her family, her friends, any money she has, any belong. She's leaving all her stuff behind. So yeah, she should have some reassurance. But then again, that therein lies the amendment to the K1 visa. She's going to be taken care of for 10 years. And I'm assuming that's because these people leave their everything and come here.
Yeah.
So that is to protect them. So she should know she's good. But, I honestly think, you didn't want it to be about money, but now you're talking about a will. You're just making yourself look even worse.
Yeah, that's,
you know what I mean?
That's a good point. Renee said, or Dolly first said, now Gino is not too happy about the will. Right. And Renee said,
Yeah.
I don't understand why Jasmine doesn't work. I could understand if they're both contributing. And then Renee said, this is funny. She said,
Me too, Renee.
with $3,000 hair, she doesn't seem to be worried about retirement planning. Exactly. Like
why does this cat? That's why she came back to Gino.
Because he's got the money.
Come on. He's taking lap of luxury. You want that to continue, but if you walk away from Gino, you're walking away from all that because he's the one paying. She woke up and like, oh shit, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah. You got used to that nice old lifestyle, didn't you? That goes away if Gino goes away.
Right. And you're going to have to find somebody else and get them under your spell or whatever. Buddha said
what I want to know is who is the guy she's talking to on the phone in the preview?
Well, is it the boyfriend that lives in the building? The ex?
I don't know. Is that the ex? Is it a new friend? Is it another American that she's got on the hook? She said baby. Even though they're talking about Gino not having sex, she called the guy baby. And now he's talking about you deserve better. Who's that?
I don't know. Or is it one of her friends?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Does anybody know who this guy is down in the comment section? Do we know if it's her ex? Do we know any scoop on that?
Oh, I see some things coming in. Of course we got scoop. Oh, but first I wanted to say Buddha said she could model out here because her face is known worldwide by now. And Gino,
she can be an influencer, right?
Exactly. Renee said Gino did revise the prenup and it did include protection for Jasmine if they divorce, but Jasmine wouldn't listen, right? And Buddha said
Right.
that man is Dane, that's Jasmine's ex. Hey everyone, hey Ro, welcome in. And Dolly
Hey,
said it
Ro, how
is
you
her
doing,
ex.
darling?
Ro and Dolly both
Okay.
confirmed, and Buddha, so it's her ex.
Wow. Hey, he's not bad looking. Huh? He's not a bad looking guy. Why is she still talking to her
Is he
ex?
the one that she said couldn't handle her anger or something, or couldn't handle her
I
personality?
guess. Why is she talking to her ex,
Well,
y'all?
she was talking to him. I remember I said this and I saw it somewhere. It must have been on this like preview or something, but they were standing in a or eating together, and she was talking about how she was moving into his building, and he got her the apartment there, the one that Gino's overpaying for. He apparently lives in the same building. They were talking about maybe cooking together or something. It was really weird. Gino, run, Gino, run. Get out of there.
Yeah, Gino honestly needs to go ahead and bail. In light of all of that, Gino needs to get out of that
But she's
relationship,
so
man.
insecure. I think in some part of her does love him, but a lot of it is about security.
Yeah, yeah,
He's the one
I
who
agree.
liked peace and not Jasmine's chaos, she said. Oh, yeah, the ex, too. If she gets the will, he gets the prenup, Rose said. Yeah, that would be a good
Right.
analogy. Did I miss any comments? Oh, just Buddha said welcome, Ro. Dolly saying it's her ex. Yep, and I can't believe she's talking to her ex. What do you think Gino's going to think of that?
I mean, I can't wait to find out what Gino thinks about that because Gino at that point should definitely put the prenup back in place. She already said she would sign it. He doesn't know that, but she says she would sign it if he brought the prenup. I would use the ex as an excuse. Oh, you still talking to your ex? See, I don't like that. I'm very uncomfortable with that. How do I know that you're not plotting something with your ex? Now, you know what? We're going to go ahead and bring the prenup back in play. You want to talk to your ex? We're going to go ahead and bring the prenup back into play. Because if I find out you fucking with your ex, it's done. You're done. We're over. And you're not getting shit. Bring the so here you go. Here's a pen. Here's the dotted line right there. Sign that for me. Thank you. Okay, now you go ahead and do whatever you want. Okay? So yeah, I hope he plays that card and wins that hand because he definitely and some part of me thinks that Jasmine is really actually kind of into him. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But, you know, somehow I think he grew on her a little bit. But at the end of the day, I think it's all about, you said it, the security of what he can give her and the life that he can provide for her. But she needs to understand she's not going to have that exact same life in the States. And if she starts that kicking and screaming shit, it's only a matter of time before Gino's going to ask for a divorce. So, she knows she mistreats him. She's admitted that she mistreats him. She can only kick and scream for so long. Now, I don't know that they should live necessarily in Gino's bachelor pad. Maybe they should get something in the middle. They don't need the lap of luxury like what she's living in now, and they don't need his bachelor pad. Maybe find a nice condo somewhere in the middle, where he can stomach the payments and not feel like he's wasting his money for extra shit, and she can still feel like she's comfortable. You know what I mean? There's got to be a happy medium somewhere that they can come to, you know. But yeah, I don't know what she thinks she's coming over here too, but it ain't what she's leaving, you know.
Right.
I mean, I'd like to see Gino just go over there, honestly, because they're gonna have a bunch of shit with his family over here. You know what I mean? Because like she made a good point. They don't like her.
Yeah.
He's already been to Panama a few times. He kind of knows his way around. I mean, look, she kicked him out. What? He's hanging out at the bar. I'm assuming he got a hotel. He can make it in Panama.
Right.
Okay, so if he goes and lives over there, it's not like going to be a Chris and Jamie situation. Well, I can't live here. I got to go back. Gino's okay over in Panama. He can make it. He's
Mm-hmm.
got money. He's fine. He doesn't need the money he's fine. He can take care of himself if they go over there and something happens where they split up. He's all right. And then he could just come home. But yeah, I think if it were me, if I were Gino, I would go over there, honestly.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think in the comment about that? Let me know. I think it'd be a good idea if he went over to her.
Dolly said she told Gino her ex looks better than him when they had that big argument. And
Wasn't that
Rose,
jacked up?
yes, that was terrible.
I mean, she apologized for it, but you can't unsay it.
Right.
Okay. And that wasn't the only, she said so
She
much
said he
stuff,
was
Dolly.
better in bed too,
Better
didn't
in
he?
bed. You know, he's younger. Things that Gino can't really do nothing about. He's more attractive. Many true things are said when you're angry or drunk or in a joke. Okay? And she's
Mm-hmm.
all of that. You know what I mean? So she might not have been drunk, but she was pissed off, and she says her true feelings when she's pissed off about something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? A lot of people say things they don't mean. No, they mean them. They mean them. Otherwise, where did it come from?
Right.
When people say things in anger, oh, trust and believe they mean it because it's coming from somewhere. They're sorry they said it. Okay? When they apologize, they're sorry they let you in
It's
on
not
that.
that they didn't mean
But
it.
they
Right.
meant it. Trust and believe that. That's something that's in the back of their mind that they're thinking. So yeah, unfortunately, she let him know how she really feels about her ex. But and then on top of that, to be talking to him during the season. And she said all this stuff. I mean, when he finds out she's been talking to him, it's going to be worse. I see where they're going. I see where, okay, do y'all see what's happening? Last season, who got busted for talking to their ex?
Gino. So she's acting out because she's doing this
So
to
this
get back
season,
at
it's
him,
going to be
to get
her
with.
caught out there with her pants down,
And
talking
she's
to her
probably
ex.
doing it based on her insecurity because she wants to do what he did to make him feel like how she felt, or so she doesn't get hurt by him talking to his ex, because I'm talking to my ex too. And
Yeah,
Rose said Gino needs to run. He should have ran after last season. That is so true. She said she
I
acts like
agree.
a hormonal, temperamental teenage girl. Gino, run. Oh, we missed you. And Dolly
I
said
know.
she told Gino her ex
Bro is
looks better than
crazy.
him when they had the big argument. Oh, right. I think I read that one. That's what I must have been reading out of order. Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
she's just really mean to him, and then she like feels sorry about it. And like when she was talking to the friend, she's like, he probably, because I mistreat him and all of this. And
I
then
know
but
she
she'll do
admits
it.
it.
She'll go ahead and just keep doing it though. You know what I
Oh, when
mean?
she gets pissed, all that goes out the window. Because how many
Mm-hmm.
times have we seen Jasmine apologize to Gino and Gino take her back for some shit she said? So
And
she's gonna
there,
do it again.
and he becomes somebody that he doesn't like. You can tell. Like, she
Yeah,
brings him to that level of somebody that he's not. That angry guy is not really him
yeah.
necessarily. He seems to, want to keep it on an even, but he can't with her because she just
No.
he
Could
realizes she
anybody?
doesn't respect him at
No.
all. She thinks this, and I know a lot of it is her acting out her like insecurity to try to think that she has him under her wing and everything, but it's making him go the other way.
It really is. It's turning him off, and that's making him not want to even have sex with her. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, either way you look at it, I feel like he's almost using sex against her, and most times women are doing that to men. But I think he's like legit turned off, and that's his way of saying, okay, you want sex so bad, then you need to treat me back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's with you. So let's curb the appetite, and maybe the sexual appetite will come back. Curb the attitude, maybe that sexual appetite will come back. So I don't know, but Gino Jen, there we have it. That's the scoop on them this week, and hopefully they will work it out with some type of contract, no contract. I don't know, but I think she's getting ready to get her ass handed to her about this ex situation because she shouldn't be talking to him. Next up on the docket, we have Riley and Violet. Okay. Riley and Violet is a very, very interesting couple. Well, not really. I say interesting loosely. In the fact that I don't know what's up with the chick, but I'm kind of on his side with this. There's a thing that, there's a reason why he's paranoid. Okay, things have already happened to him in previous relationships, but she is acting a little sus. But one thing that I will give her is that she came to the conclusion that, he's right. He's come all the way over here to Vietnam, and I've got all these other plans. I'm not prioritizing. He's right. That's not fair. Let me go ahead and call him, change my plans, and hook up with him. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe some other plans fell through because, as we see on the preview, she had somebody come up on her text messaging. Maybe that's who she originally had the date with, and she broke the date, or they broke the date, and now she's like, okay, well, I ain't got nothing to do. I'll go hang out with Riley, right?
That is pretty sad that he came all that way and is that serious about her, and she had another date. Like,
But then he didn't want to let it go. When she called him and said, "Hey, let's go hang out," and then he's like, yeah, do you understand what you did? Well, you're on a date with her, right?
Mhm.
Apparently she understands.
Right.
Okay, don't beat a dead horse, dude. Apparently she's trying to make shit right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she showed up, she called you, hey, it's unfair. I think she understands.
Right.
I don't understand why he felt the need to continuously go there.
Crazy when people do that, and when they get in a fight and then the fight is over, but it's like they want to rehash it and keep telling them what they did wrong. Like, it's over. They apologized. It's done. If you accepted the apology, let's go. Let's move it. Let's continue, because then it's gonna recycle the same argument over and over. Buddha said Riley is too insecure and Violet is stubborn. Exactly.
Right.
I'm with you there.
So we got the conversation with the sister. Don't be a wuss. Don't let her take advantage of you. You need to demand more of her time. Don't let her get away with that "I don't have time" bullshit. And definitely, I love when she looked at the ring. She said, "That definitely looks bandish to me." And he's like, "No, it's not a band. It's just a friendship ring." And, and then he's got her who calls him. And she's like, "Yeah, why don't we go hang out?" Because then he's like, "Make some more time for me." She does that. But then he turns around and asks her, why didn't she make time for him after she just did it? What do you guys think about this couple in the comment section? I'm so curious. But you're right. She's stubborn. And he's insecure. Yeah. I think he's looking for an excuse to call this PI too.
Mm-hmm. And he probably has a couple of good excuses to do it. At this, that was kind of weird unless she set that up ahead of time. Like, I know you're coming on, Tuesday. I just want to make you know that unfortunately there's something, a commitment I couldn't get out of for Wednesday, and I couldn't really take time off, but I'm going to try to squeeze in as much as I can. But it's like, was it last minute that he came? No, I think that's been planned for a while.
Right.
Sure.
Right. I mean, you don't just plan a trip to Vietnam in just like a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm coming over tomorrow. Get ready.
Exactly. So they obviously had this plan. She had to be in on that plan. She met him at the airport. Mm-hmm. So she knew when he was coming. Why wasn't she more prepared? Or she sat down with her girlfriends. Mm-hmm. And told them that he was coming, and she was excited that he was going to be here. And no, I'm not going to be hanging out with you girls for a while because I'm going to be spending time with him. She said that, didn't she?
Right.
Is my memory serving me correctly? I could have sworn she said, "Yeah, we're going to be spending time. He's going to meet the family and all of that." But then, she said something at the end of the scene or towards the beginning, whatever, where she was like, I need to see. I feel like somewhere along the line she rethought about it and said, well, you know what? He did show commitment by coming over here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know whether she's insecure or she's been dogged out before, but she said he did come all the way over here. And he did give me gifts. He does seem to be into me. He's pissed off that I couldn't spend time with him. So, yeah, let me go ahead and act like I know and give this man some time and show him around my country, let him meet my family, and give him the benefit of the doubt. Because if he's the one that I might be effing this up if I continue on this road. So let me go ahead and invest in him like he's investing in me.
Exactly.
You
And
know?
that's true. Renee said someone needs to tell Riley that promise rings are for 17-year-old high school sweethearts. I know, right? Maybe even 16.
Wow. True.
The last time I saw somebody pull that craziness was Jesse. Remember with
Jesse and Darcy.
yes.
With the
It's a promise
getting
ring.
down on one knee and it's a friendship ring. She was
like, what is this?
what?
And now he's gonna it was like the whole thing with the pearls, and now this is her next. I can't
What
wait
did
to
he
see
call
this
it?
reaction.
Basic? She said she acted like it was just basic.
She's
Which
like,
it was to her because she said, yeah, pearls ain't nothing in my car. Pearls.
it was like he was setting her up with this is the first,
Yeah, it ain't
gift.
like diamonds. I mean, pearls are pearls. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. So, pearls are nice, but of course she's like, pearls are not like whoop-de-doo in my country. But there is some such a thing called gratitude. Okay.
Right.
And
That was nice of him to give a gift, whatever
yes,
it is. You're not supposed to
it was
do
from
that.
the heart, you know what I mean? And she should have acted, I think, accordingly. Like, oh, okay. Not jumping over cartwheels or nothing. Don't be phony. But she could have shown a little bit more gratitude. Yeah.
He doesn't know. And Buddha said, or Darcy and Tom, oh yeah, Tom just gave her a key. Remember that? The promised key. I remember
I wonder how Tom's doing.
He was on something, remember, right after all that?
He was hooking up with this chick that lives in Nevada that's got 2 sons and still lives with her ex-husband.
Renee said that bracelet didn't even have a clasp closure. It was elastic. Oh, wow. That's it. It was costume jewelry. It was
oh my God.
And, what's her name?
I didn't even scope that.
I didn't either. That's too funny.
Oh my God. I didn't even scope that out.
No.
Wow. She said it didn't even have a clasp. It was elastic. Wow. It's like, did you get that from the bubblegum machine? Did it come with the little set and shit?
Right.
He put it in a thing and made it look all spectacular.
That was funny. Oh my goodness.
He got it from Claire's.
No wonder, Renee. Right. Boutique. That's right in the mall. He was shopping for his promise ring at the same time. Guess dude bought it from a gumball machine, Buddha said. Oh, a gumball machine.
Right.
Took it to the gumball.
We said the same thing again.
At the same time, I was hearing you say it. I'm reading it. I'm like, what's going on? Am I reading the comments or you?
Oh, man.
I got to get a water. It is hot.
He got it out of a Cracker Jack box.
He didn't even have to buy it.
Oh, it was the prize in the Cracker Jack. He got it out of a box of Captain Crunch.
Oh, I know, and that's a shame. They don't even put toys in the cereal, do they? $20 costume jewelry set from Kohl's. Oh, how many can we come up with?
Oh,
There's these people now that sell little $5 jewelry too online.
He got it from the Walmart jewelry section. Okay.
Yes.
I've
And you
gotten
can get some
rings
nice
out of
stuff
Walmart.
there.
Walmart's got
But
real
not
shit
but they
too.
also have that fake stuff.
Cubic. Yeah.
Zirconia.
So it's
QVC
like,
in the house.
right? But you guys are not right. I just want y'all to know y'all are not right. Any of you.
Renee said he had
Any of
$10 Kohl's cash. 5 and below.
Oh my
What's
God,
that
5 and below.
Dollar Tree. We can even take it even further.
Family Dollar.
Family Dollar.
Oh my God, man.
Or worse, he had it left over from
CVS pharmacy.
From his great
Yo,
grandmother's
we need to
purse.
stop. Riley, if you ever watch this, we're sorry, dude. But
Sorry,
yeah,
Riley. If you're gonna come
it is
join
what
us,
it is.
he
It
might
is.
think it's funny.
Oh my goodness.
He seems like he has a sense of humor. I mean, after all, his girlfriend gives him the finger.
She does. Okay, so
oh my goodness, I heard you
Tyree, man,
so hard at this today,
dude. I was in the floor. Jim was like, "What are you laughing at?"
So laughing.
I could not stop laughing at sister. She was when he said that she was in jail,
and the husband got wind of it.
The sister couldn't even hold it in. She was like, "Okay, you delusional. You're delusional." Oh my God.
We have one more comment from The Ring. The ring looks like something Buddha said from Lord of the Rings, so maybe he thought it was precious. Rose said, same with Jade. Dolly said, Trey is still in denial. Yeah, that poor guy. And his sister was right. She's like, you're trying to make it make sense. He's like, basically like, it would be like all of our spouses or whatever of 15 years just, or however many years becoming unreal. Like, oh, that never happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on. Didn't he already suspect something? He seems like a smart enough guy. I mean, he was in denial the whole relationship.
How many brick walls have to fall on this man? He is a brick wall. Jesus.
Rose said, what is this, a love after lockup crossover?
I'm like, how many brick walls have to fall on him for him to understand that this person is not real? And then when the sister showed him that picture is being used for an escort service. Hello, it's a promo pic. That person that he is in love with in that picture is a model. Okay? She is not Carmela. She is not your girlfriend. He got pissed because his quote unquote girlfriend is a escort. No, do you not get it? She is not real. Period. That picture is a model that the escort service is using to sell their memberships or whatever that shit is that they want men to come call and join or whatever. And Christian used the picture. He probably used the escort service at some point, but Christian used the picture to catfish this guy. That apparently is a picture that you could probably pull up offline. I mean, remember 900 numbers back in the day? They had the same thing. They had models and everything doing, commercials for that type of stuff. That picture is nothing more than a picture that is used for catfishing and to advertise sexual escapades and shit. But he's thinking that the chick in the picture is actually his woman and his girlfriend, and she's an escort. No, she's not. The chick in the picture is a fucking model, dude, who has no idea who you are. If she may not even still be alive, who knows? That picture could be years old. Okay, since we making up stories, she might not even be walking this earth no more. So anything is possible there. The thing is, his sister's like, at this point, I don't know what else to do for him because he's delusional and he will not accept that she's not real. So do you guys feel sorry for him though? I really feel bad for him, and I really honestly feel like he needs to maybe go talk to somebody.
Oh
He's having
yeah.
that hard of a time with the fact that she's not real.
He definitely needs to go talk to someone.
He needs to go maybe pay a couple dollars and sit on somebody's couch, or
Yes.
you know, park bench or something, you know, because he's not registering. So something is amiss. Something's not right there. If he
Right.
is still, because anybody in their right mind would have walked away when the producer said, guess what? You've been catfished.
Right.
This person's not real. We've researched it. We needed them to be a part of the show, and come to find out they don't actually even exist. It's a dude, and he's catfishing you, and you've been sending him money, right? Yeah, he's catfishing you for money, dude. When he said, no, it's real. She's real. We were real. No, it's not.
Yeah, that was
Okay, we
scary.
need to get a psychiatrist up in A. We need help. Because he is not getting it. And I think his sister is watching him spiral out of control, and she's starting to get like nervous for him
Yeah.
and be like, okay, well, let me step in and help. Maybe I can talk some sense into him and enlighten him. Let me go look this chick up and see what's really going on, because he seems to think she's real. Let me see. Maybe she is. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let me go research a little deeper. Here we got an escort service. Look,
It
this picture.
reminds me of that guy Williams.
The chick, right? Who
She was
just
like that for a
refused to
minute. She
believe
was like,
that
well,
Williams was
maybe.
real.
Mm-hmm. And because it's such a mind game these people play. I mean, like it wasn't necessarily that he was just sending her money. Apparently they got in like really emotional with him, and he was also going through a difficult time.
With his
So it
mom and
was kind
everything.
of like he woke up every day just to talk to this person. It seemed like it was getting him through life,
That's why I feel bad.
and he
That's
is
why I feel
just
bad.
locked in that there's no way this person wasn't real, and whoever it was emotionally connected with him. That's why I think he's trying to seek out whoever the hell it
Whoever it
was,
is.
even if
And
it
does
was
anybody
this
notice his weight?
99-year-old man. He wants to talk to him.
Like, did this dude actually get bigger throughout the season?
Probably because he
Yeah,
said he
look
has an
at that
unhealthy
picture of him.
relationship with food when he's upset. And
Look at that picture of him. That's from the beginning of the season. He's almost twice that size now. Like, he legit is way bigger than that now. Like the
he's
shoulders,
probably stress eating.
no shit. He's going to end up switching franchises and going over to my 600-pound life if he don't stop.
Very unhealthy. Like
Yeah,
he
man.
really needs to get with me so I can help him.
Definitely.
I will definitely
We'll
help
get
him
him on
get
a
healthy.
regimen, right? Get him drinking
Yes, he
some
can eat
water,
as much as he
flushing
wants as
that
long
shit
as
out,
it's fruit.
get on the
He
stationary
can
bike,
do it.
eat you some fruit and veggies for a little bit, do some fasting. We'll get you
I
right.
don't care if you eat 30 watermelons a day, but you're going to not eat any of that fat you're eating.
Yeah,
Because
man.
it's scary. Like, I don't, it feels like
He
he's
doesn't
just
even
given
look
up.
like that now. He doesn't even look like that same guy. That's how he looked at the beginning of the season. So he is no doubt stress eating. And that's probably another reason why the sister got involved, and she's worried about him.
Yeah.
Because his health is going to become at risk if he doesn't slow down on that eating from the stress of everything that's there. Because he is blowing up.
And his stress level, even when she says I found something, you can see the fear come
Yeah.
across him that he doesn't necessarily want to hear that anything is unreal, but like in a way he wants to know. However, he's like, it's almost like, remember, he just like went through the phone. And
Yeah.
we have a couple of comments. Wait a minute. Tyree needs Dr. Phil, Rose said. And Buddha said, I laughed when Ty said she was in jail. Jailbirds can get a hold of actual phones and call someone.
You know
Right. They
what?
can
I
even
got
make a
a
phone
bottle
call.
of water in the freezer that I don't want to freeze up. I'm going to take my camera off. I'm going to run and grab it. I'll be right back while you reading that.
Okay. And Renee said, I feel for him. I think production should just stop filming with him for his own good. That's true because obviously, he's that's not healthy for him. What's going on right now, and he's not getting it. And Buddha said after the way he's taking the info, yeah, it's like he's not in his right mind. Unfortunately, like he is in this other world, making up stories now to make things make sense. And it's like they need. I hope they have a psychiatrist. They used to in Catfish. I'm pretty sure, didn't they? Like that show, something like that happened, and the person actually was being catfished, and they met the person. I remember one episode like that because I used to watch that once in a great while. And then Rose said, "I think there is more to the story, or he wouldn't have made it on the show as one of the couples." And Dolly said, "Yeah, he's on his way to 600-pound life if you don't watch it." Yeah, he definitely like something's got to happen here. We're not just going to keep seeing this guy making up stories. There's got to be a storyline, I would think, coming somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, when you were gone,
Good.
I don't know if you heard that comment. If you could probably hear me reading it, but
What was that one,
somebody
baby?
said that they need to really. Dolly said he needs intense therapy, and Renee was saying they need to really just stop filming him for his own good. He just
Thank
needs. It's
you.
not all about.
I
keeping
asked the
some
same thing.
time.
I'm like, why is he still on the show, Dolly? Right? I'm like, why is he still on the show? He does not have a partner. You know,
It's
it's
like
like
they're just
nobody is
embarrassing
interested.
him.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's going somewhere, unless it's being staged, and ultimately this chick is real. That's the only reason why. Because remember David and Lana. So that's the only reason why I feel like they're hanging on to this with him and
Mhm.
still continuously filming with him. Because somehow, some way, this chick is real. And at the end of the day, we're going to all look crazy for not believing him. And he's going to look like the miracle worker because he kept the faith and she turned out to be real.
I don't know about this one. We'll see.
Lana turned out to be real.
That
She
shocked
kept.
the
We
heck out of
thought
me.
she was catfishing David. She kept
That's
not
true.
showing up and all of that. That's the only reason. Come on, if you guys like me have watched movies and TV for any length of time, you know they plot shit like that and keep
Yeah.
you on the hook. So it's a possibility that somebody may show up at the end of the season that is this woman, or that is somebody that he's thinking is existing may actually exist.
And I can't wait for the sister to get a hold of her.
Mm-hmm. Bitch, you put my brother through hell. But yeah,
One of
Tyree.
the nicest people. I feel like I don't even know him, and I'm like, I know he's one of the nicest people probably in the world too. It's a
He
shame.
probably is. He seems really sweet. I feel bad that this is happening to him. You know what I mean? But then hey, again, and also, aren't they about to introduce a lesbian?
I saw a
So
preview.
we got the secret sauce. They must have liked that on the other way. So we got another transgender. Here they are repeating another transgender and another lesbian couple.
Yes,
It's like
and
they get stuck on something and they start filtering it through all the different franchises to see how it plays out.
and they've got the guy that's not telling his parents.
Just like Rishi, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got Nicola, who's not telling his parents, okay, who's
Lives
dating
with his
Misha,
parents.
right? Lives with his parents, not telling his parents, and then we've got Cleo, who's the transgender, and this time we got a man going to a woman instead of a woman going to a man, and then we've got the lesbian who is sleeping around with everybody. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I love the way you
Oh,
put it. Renee said the person is real. He's just a man. Maybe he's okay with it. Maybe.
right.
Maybe he's changed over if he's got that emotional connection, right? Buddha said, or maybe he's always maybe had those tendencies, and that's why he's so like sheltered and doesn't date a lot of women. Buddha said, "What do y'all think about Nicola saying "you're cute when you're mute" to Misha. Oh, that was terrible. That he's gonna end up not liking her. He still thinks she's like over the top. I feel like she's weird for him. She's getting real frustrated with him. You can tell, and she's Dawn. You said it the other night. You're like she's trying to keep her cool.
She really is. She looks like she's about to go off on him. And she even said it. She said, I can't say what I really want to say right now because I'm tired. And I can't really give you the shit that I'm really wanting to give you right now. So I'm going to let this thing go. I don't know that this couple is going to make it because I see where it's going to be a power struggle. Because right off the top, she's American. She's not going to sit there and be controlled by him. This is a chick that was out in the streets at one time. She just now switched over to being a church girl. It's not like she
Exactly.
started out like that. She was kind of hot and heavy out in them streets. So she's a reformed party girl.
Renee said Nicola is so unlikable. He is kind of weird,
He
right?
is.
He's not
I
even
don't
like
like
nice looking. I
Nicola.
don't know what she gets out of him.
I don't. Right? I don't like Nicola. She's not going to go to. The man cannot be controlled by the woman. Okay, well, how about this is in olden times and it's a 50-50 partnership,
He's like
you
really
know?
immature
And
like
laughing off everything. And she's just trying to get him to be serious. And I think she's going to end up packing her shit and going home. She's going to get frustrated with him because he's obviously deflecting.
Buddha said. I was like, Misha, you ain't gonna go off, girl. Her daughters would drag him for saying some crazy stuff like that. Exactly. Like
Right.
he needs to really be careful. He needs to respect her a little bit too. I mean, like she's respecting him by trying to be cordial with this stuff, but she's right about pretty much everything. And then I still don't understand why she thought from talking with him, I don't know how he made her think he was going to be any different, and that's what she signed up for. If
Right.
he's
Right.
never been with a woman, maybe she thought he hadn't been with a woman for religious reasons, but he knew how to treat a woman.
Right. I mean, does she think she's gonna somehow turn him around? You know what I mean? And get him to, kind of mature up a little bit and be the man that she thinks he is. Because what led her to believe that he was somebody that was gonna talk to her and respect? Was he different online than he's coming off in person?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, and then Buddha said, by that logic, he ain't no man if he's not even working. And Rose said, oh, off topic, Avery popped in my TikTok. Wow. Avery from the 90 Day the Other Way. Is that her name? No, that's not Avery, is it? I mean, not the other way. Yeah. Avery and Omar, the white girl who became Muslim. Oh, Avery.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, okay,
That's cool. Look at you.
awesome.
Hanging with the celebs.
Yep. I'm like, dude, that is crazy. Is she still over there? Because she was gung ho about going over there and becoming Muslim. Because she was hanging out in the streets, but she was ready to give that all up. You gotta give it to somebody who does that.
That's
You
what this
know,
lady did though. Speaking of
she
the
gave
girl
all that up.
the lady
You know,
that's on this season. I mean,
Misha.
Misha became ultra Christian, and on the other oh, that's a different. I was thinking of Arranged.
I'll
That's a
tell
whole
you what,
different
he
show.
got on my nerves saying her name over and over again. Misha, okay, Misha, Misha. Do you want to, Misha? I don't want to talk about that. Misha, do you want me to just get you something to eat? Does she look like she's hungry?
She should say,
She
Misha,
wants to
leave.
talk,
Misha,
right?
leave right now.
He's like
She's
he's being bothered by her now, because she wants to simply talk. The hell?
Rose said she's here, but still Muslim, and she's pushing some perfume. Oh.
Okay, cool.
That's crazy. Like, I don't know about this couple. I definitely don't know.
I don't know. I don't think this couple's gonna make it, honestly, because
There's too much of a disconnect.
yeah, way too much of a disconnect. There's no way in hell he is gonna be the man that she. And then the kids haven't even come into it yet. Hey Jim, where's the Tums?
I got them.
Okay,
Want me to bring them to you?
dude, I have heartburn galore. I ate so many onions today. Yeah. And normally I can eat onions pretty well, but yeah, they're like burning through my chest right now. I'm like, geez, man. But yeah, anytime I gotta stop the stream to get some Tums, it's bad. But
Hello, I have a Tums delivery.
hello.
Oh, it's
Excuse
nice
me for a
over
second,
in
Jill.
here. Look at her with the AC. I'm over there in the heat.
Don't worry, I'll put it in there tonight.
Oh, I don't need them. I don't
You
need
good?
onions. Yeah, you can keep them. I mean, you can bring them. Just keep
Yeah, I'll
them.
bring them back in there
Okay.
when I come in there. Okay.
Look.
Calcium and acid. It's good for you. Huh? Doing a commercial. Okay. Tastes like candy. Um, I honestly don't think that the daughters would even allow this relationship to continue. I mean, not that they have a say in it, but I think at some point she's going to come to the realization that her daughters are probably right in their initial feeling about him, because the daughters don't trust it. The daughters don't trust it. And if he's already given her this much crap, think about how it's going to be once he gets around the daughters, because if they're together and he's deflecting and avoiding important conversations still, and even with and amongst them, that's really going to be embarrassing for her. To put up with that in front of her kids, she's not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to end up coming down on him and yelling at him and being very demeaning and emasculating to him because she's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what she's holding back right now. That's what she's ready to do. That she's like, no, I'm going to give this the benefit of the doubt. I barely know him. I'm going to give him some respect right now. But he is really pushing my buttons and pushing the boundaries. And in a minute, I'm going to lose all respect and I'm going to lose my filter.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. Don't y'all see that coming?
And I think she's went too far the other way. Like, I think she became religious and she does need someone who practices that same religion. However,
Yeah.
going to this guy who's like has no life experience, and has no kind of social skills. I don't know, for lack of a better word. You don't have right.
You don't have what they call the social skills.
She may not need somebody as outgoing as her, because I know sometimes relationships can offset themselves, but he is way on a way different page than she is.
Yeah. And I don't think he's gonna be what she needs. But only time will tell. I don't know. Maybe she can make him come around. I mean, look, what did crack me up? Heavy petting.
I know, that was so funny. Heavy petting.
Heavy petting. It's like heavy petting, dude. You know what I mean? You tap that ass like that. You know what I mean?
Rose said he
He's a
wants
heavy
her to
petting.
submit to him as the man. Again, we couldn't find someone at Bible study. Right. Like, you had to go all the way over there. I think she might be trying to, and I said this, like,
push her social media by getting
I
on television.
think so, because she's already been a television personality, so she may be doing this for double reasons.
I forgot about that. I forgot that she was already like borderline, has like a little celebrity thing going on back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe she's trying to push that for her church. Get them some more members. Who knows? But either way, unless she plans on bringing his ass over here, and I don't think she does, because he's just going to be like taking care of a teenager. You know what I mean? I don't think they're going to work out. I don't think
Does she have to go
so.
live with the parents, or is that not the same religion?
I don't know.
That was a different one I'm thinking of. That usually when they don't tell the parents, all of a sudden when they do, it's like, yeah, you're supposed to come live here and make us tea.
Mm-hmm. Thinking about what's her name?
Yeah. You're like, oh, that's not going to serve me.
All right, so we got David and Linda, y'all. David and Linda.
Sheila.
I started thinking about, I don't know. Um, I thought the chick whose name was Linda. Who
I
was the
only
chick who
remember
went over
because you
there?
have it on the screen. I can't say I was really remembering her name.
David and Sheila. Oh my God, this was so funny. I love it when he was tearing into that food. Yeah, and she's like, okay, he is eating so loud and he can't hear himself.
And she
So
was
that's
cool
probably why.
about it though. Like that
Yeah,
would
she's
have
like, but I
driven
don't
me
mind. I don't
nuts.
care.
I'm like, thank God that was her in that room and not me. Um, the cops are coming for Jasmine in the U.S. already. LOL. Yeah, right. That's why we can hear all these helicopters.
Right? They're looking for her.
David and Sheila are cute.
Finally, sex.
Oh, Screen Rant has a theory, but Sheila is preggers. Oh wow, from that one time.
Oh,
He
really?
might have been ready.
Yeah, he was definitely ready. Okay, look at him jumping her bones.
And it was like weird because he's like, I should take a shower and everything. I'm like, dude, go get yourself together.
Cleaned up, right?
Did he?
It's, huh?
Did he
No,
actually?
he never took a
Oh,
shower.
oh gosh. Because I was like, he might have changed and just always has the same clothes because it looked like the same one, but then it looked like he came out of the bathroom. How about when he had to pee outside?
I know. Oh my God, that was so funny.
And she was
But
like, are you mad? And he was like, no, honey. He's sweet.
yeah, just by the way he set his coat down, she thought he was angry. He's like, no, I'm just sitting my coat down. That's just how I sit my coat down. Don't be paranoid. But he picked her up and she pointed out the food for him. You know what I mean? I thought they made a really cute couple.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
This must be delayed on the chat. Buddha was like, was I the only one scared when David didn't take a shower? And then she came back and thank you, Vegan and JJ. We were all thinking
that was
like,
trifling. Wash your
it's
stinking
silly.
ass, okay? It's like, come on, dude.
I can't hear you anymore.
Probably
Is it
hung
just
out.
me?
Who, me? Can you guys hear me?
It must be my sound.
Like, dude, wash your ass, man. Like, you've been on a plane for how many hours? You know what I mean? Then you had the cab ride there. You know what I mean? He doesn't look like he's the most hygienically correct dude to get to begin with. You know, and now he's, I don't care. You know, got his socks and shit still on. I'm like, you know what? I think fireworks might be starting. All right, y'all, let's be real. Nah. But yeah, I don't think that there's going to be too many issues with this couple other than the fact that the communication thing. Other than that, they get along famously. And I love them together. They're attracted to each other and they really seem like they have each other's best interests at heart. They take care of each other. He looked like he could just eat her up. And she looked so happy and she thought he was so handsome and she likes him. So I thought it was funny that she put on jean shorts to go to bed. I'm like, what kind of like lingerie? So she dressed up like a prostitute. I'm like she on the street. She put on like tight ass jean shorts. I'm like, okay. Let me bring her back in here.
In here?
You there?
I think so. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can.
Oh,
Let me
wow.
take this
I
other one
still
out.
can't hear you. Must be something going on with my sound. Oh, wait. There we go. I can hear you.
What about now?
You're going to have to take one of me out. Meow. Sorry. I don't know what happened. Didn't that happen to you last week?
Huh?
Didn't you like lose sound or something? Or was that on mine? I'm going to close one.
Okay, there we go.
Now I'm here. Whew, that was
Can you
stressful.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. But yeah, I don't think that. I was just saying that I think this couple's going to get along fine. And the funny thing is, she mentioned we got along. We get along really good, but I think we communicated better online. Okay, what's the difference? Just send each other text messages back and forth.
It's like she
Like, what's
feels
the
awkward
problem?
taking the phone and putting the text over at this when they're
Then
sitting
he
next to
needs
each
to
other.
maybe buy her a phone.
Or
You know
she
what I
needed to
mean?
learn a
And
little
that way,
sign language too.
yeah, she knows some, but she needs to learn everything there is to know because she's also going deaf. She's got a thing in her ear. That's what's helping her hear. She's not going to have her hearing after a while either. So she should learn how to sign.
You can tell they
And then
genuinely really do like each other though.
I love them. I love them. They're going to be cool. You know what I mean? But all she got to do is get her a little phone and then they can just text back and forth and then just kind of, you know what I mean? And it's the same as talking online,
Right.
you know?
Exactly. Renee said finally a promising couple, and Rose said
Thank you, right?
I'd be afraid of the shower after the roach incident, right? And Buddha said I was laughing at
I
those
thought it was
days
a
of
master
beach.
first until I saw that it was a roach. I'm like, is it a bed bug?
It
But
was
at
too
first I thought it
big
was
to
a
be a
mouse. The way
bed
that
bug.
they jumped out of the way, you would have thought it was a damn rat running through there.
Oh, Dolly said she thinks Sheila is going to need David financially to help her parents.
Yeah, no doubt. Hold on for a second. What is going on here?
What? What's going on, Neo? Say hi to everybody. Do you want to say hi? Say hello. You looking for something to get into? I'm not sure what happened. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, I think so, Dolly. He was saying everything was rough looking. Like, he was like, this looks run down. I'm scared of the restaurant. So it must be like a really, weird
Yeah, the
area.
restaurant was run down and it looked like, it was real dirty in there and then the bathroom being unlocked. But then the guy was laughing, almost like it wasn't locked, but he was just saying it was
Well, it looked
locked.
like
He
the
just didn't want
key
to let him
came
in.
off in the door or something. Like, it's
Yeah,
like
I'm like,
nobody ever
okay, did
uses
he
this
break it?
bathroom. Like, what was so weird? That was funny. Like, it was a little takeout spot. It wasn't like it was a nice restaurant.
I wonder if she goes there all the time.
I know. I wouldn't have ate out there. I don't think it was
But
scary.
yeah, he was like, finally, after 2 years, he's having some sex. So I'm happy for him. I'm curious to see how that Preggers thing plays out. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? He got some strong ass sperm, man. He got it right the first time. I'm like,
Yes.
what?
She looks like she lives in a blanket fort with her son, Rose said. And Dolly confirmed the key broke in the door. And they were saying
Okay.
hi to Neo. He made a little cameo appearance here when you were off camera. And she said it's a very poor area of the Philippines. Shay J, welcome. We were talking about you earlier,
Hey, Shay
sending you
J.
prayers. She said, Happy 4th, didn't know you were live. Gotta love those notifications. They never show up. Now mine do that with this stream too. I get it like later, like thank goodness I'm on it, or I wouldn't know half the time.
Every Tuesday at 8, we're here, Shay J. So come hang out if you can, baby girl. And yes, we are. I got your last
She don't even
message.
take off holidays.
And we're keeping you in our prayers. And hopefully everything's okay and it's nothing bad that's going on with you. So If you want to share, share. If not, we get it, but you are in our prayers and we love you. So thank you for being here. And happy 4th to you too. Happy 4th to everybody. Happy 4th of July.
Happy
Who is
4th!
the last
Bang, bang,
couple?
fireworks.
It is Christian and Cleo. Okay, so Christian and Cleo.
You have to fill me in a little bit on this one because I ended up going to sleep when right after he said that about the family getting to him, I didn't understand what it meant. I never saw it clarified. Does that mean he's having second thoughts?
What it means, he's not necessarily having second thoughts, but it's affecting the way that he is approaching the relationship. Like he was all for maybe showing affection in public and stuff. Now he's rethinking it. Now they've got him in his head about, does he even want to show affection in public, and is he going to be given or have a hard time? Is she going to be somebody that he get? They've just got him questioning the relationship now. And I will say one thing now. One thing I do like about this couple is they keep each other in the loop on everything. She did not lie to him about being transgender, nor did she lie to him about being autistic and having social issues. So he's aware of all of that stuff, much like she is aware that he told his family about the transgender thing and they gave him shit about it. So he's keeping her in the loop on that. She has no delusions of grandeur. Oh, this relationship is a go. And he's he's telling her everything that's happening on his end as well. So they are really good with communicating with each other. That is the one thing they do have going for them.
Yeah, and that's true. Buddha said, or first Rose said that they said she looks pregnant in the pink confessional dress. Okay, that was, I think, about the other couple. Yes, we'll have to check that out. And Buddha said Christian needs to admit he's just exploring because he's just gonna break Cleo's heart. Did I say that? Buddha said. And she also said because his family is not liking that he's with her, and Shay J's giving up the prayer hands.
Nope, they are not liking that at all.
And I think he was saying before I left when I was watching it, he was like, he told some member of the family, and then they told like elder people in the family didn't like it. But that happens. Anything like this, at first they're not gonna like it if it's different.
I had to turn that air off.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
But yeah, it is absolutely crazy what is going on with this couple. Hey Jen, you might want to hit the mute button.
Oh,
babe.
sorry.
No, you're good. I would hit it too, but we got fireworks going. Y'all got to be able to hear at least one of us here. And then just unmute it when you're ready to talk, babe. But yeah, this couple is, I don't know what to think about them because, if he's going to now let his family get in his head, I think once he meets her, but I tell you what, and I feel bad for saying this, I did not get transgender from him. But once I found out he was transgender, all of a sudden he seemed like a dude that was trying to act and look like a woman. The deep voice came into effect. It could have been a woman, like, a lot of models have those deep voices and they're very tall. But all of a sudden he started looking like a man to me and sounding like a guy who, was trying to sound like a woman. All of a sudden, all I saw was man. And it was like, wow, it affected my opinion when I found out, not in a bad way, but all of a sudden I didn't see him as a woman. I saw him as a man, because the voice is still kind of deep and he still kind of has male features a little bit, like in his awkwardness just a little bit. And looks like a dude with a wig on and some makeup that just looks good in makeup, But in any event, I hope that he doesn't let his family screw this up because they could be happy.
That's a
You
good
know?
good thing, and that's the same thing Rose kind of saying. I'm worried for Cleo in this relationship. She said, I'm worried that he's going to break her heart with his family BS. And Buddha said, did
Yeah.
you see how they kept zooming in on Cleo's body? I was like, she does have a face. Rose said, I clocked the Adam's apple the first time I saw her. I knew something was going on too. I remember saying to you, is she a man? I don't know why. I just had a feeling. And Dolly
Yeah,
said
I'm
that
like,
Adam's
she has
apple.
not, so she's not transgender just yet. She's still in the process of changing over. And
We saw
apparently,
Gabe after the whole finished product.
right, because apparently he's still maybe full blown man. Like, I think he still has,
Yeah, I think so. That's what they were saying. I think that's what he
so
was trying to say,
basically he's in a gay relationship right now.
basically.
Because if this is a man, still a man,
And he
then
obviously has
that's
tendencies, though, because he kissed a guy before.
right.
Nobody
And
kisses a guy if you don't
honestly,
already. I mean, I don't think anyway.
he's already thinking that he might be gay. And then he said, well, based on my experience with this other situation, I realized that I'm heterosexual. Are you? I'm not sure because the guy that dropped him off, was that the same guy that was with the chick? I don't know that it was because that guy seemed a little like he had a little bit of sugar in his tank. All of a sudden, I'm seeing like he seemed like a little sweet acting. So I'm like, wait a minute, this guy might be gay, and this relationship is something that's kind of catering to that, you know.
Rose said, if you listen to her accent, I think she's from Eastern Europe originally, and we haven't seen her family. That's true.
Yeah, they need to come to the fact that terms with the fact that Christian is different. Okay, Christian is different,
His
so
family
that's
needs to get
why.
into that.
But you know what this relationship has given me? It's given me Caleb and Elena all over again. Remember Caleb and Elena?
Hmm.
Oh, you're transgender. Oh, okay. Oh, you're autistic. I can do it. I can make it happen. Oh, you're a little person. I can do it. I can make it happen. Then he gets over there and he's like, oh, yeah, you're a little person. Like real little.
Hmm.
And he's going to get over there and be like, okay, yeah. Oh, so you still, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, it's like, I like you. It's probably going to take him a while to even have sex. And then if they do, it's like, okay, I like you, but I can't commit. I'm not fully here. I get you guys. I think you guys are right. I think that's what's going to ultimately end up happening. He's going to break her heart like Caleb broke Elena's heart. At the end of the day, he just couldn't get there
Hmm.
with her. And I think that's going to ultimately be what happens with, could be wrong though. Could be wrong. But I think today it's going to be too much for him to deal with the autism because remember, Chloe or Cleo does not like parties. He's a party guy. Does not like to be around people socially. Has to put the headset on so she can disconnect. That's not who he is at all. So I think ultimately that is going to end up driving a wedge between them. And yeah, they're not going to be able to make it work.
The only reason that I could say maybe it could work is maybe if he gets away from all of the stuff in his head and his family, and he really is interested in exploring that
Yeah.
other type of relationship, and something about it has attracted him to be there. Maybe he can get out of his own head and get his family out of his head and explore the relationship that he wants.
Yeah.
But it's highly, if he's not already ready for that type of thing, it's like you said, he's just experimenting. Or someone in the
Yeah.
chat even said it. Rose said, I think sex is off the table for them.
I do too. I do too. I really do because I think he's still got all his faculties and all his other, his male parts. And I don't think Christian's going to be able to get down with that. And ultimately, I think that also may have a part in maybe driving a wedge between them, you know. But yeah, I think you're right. I think Cleo needs to maybe get her feelings in check and maybe, you know, cut off, especially if he doesn't want to show PDA, you know what I mean, and have any type of PDA whatsoever, and is embarrassed by it. He's not the one for you then, you know. You need somebody that's proud to be with you in every aspect of you and can maybe share some of that introvertedness as well, you know, and relate. And that's not him, you know. But wow, man, that's crazy. Um yeah, so I guess we can kind of maybe start to wrap it up because the fireworks are kind of filtering in
Oh,
through
I
here.
forgot to
You know
mute.
what
I'm sorry.
No, you're good, because even if you're muted, we're gonna hear it on my end, you know what I mean? So guys, thank you so much for being a part of Takeover Tuesday. I love getting all you guys' opinions. I love hanging out with you guys on Tuesday. I look forward to this so much. You have no idea. And don't forget what I said. If you guys are looking to make extra cash, definitely check out my referral link for American Dream Trading. You know, it is one of the best things that has happened to me in my life. I'm telling you, I really love the group. I love hanging out with the group, and I love learning how to trade. Coach is one of the best mentors you could have. So if you've ever wanted to learn to trade, I can't think of anybody better to teach you. But other than that, yeah, it's getting pretty loud now. Other than that, guys, everybody take care of each other. I love you guys. Everybody have a fantastic week and a fantastic weekend. And we'll get back here. Maybe we can hang out a little bit longer when fireworks aren't going off and distracting me.
Dolly said she's got them on her street too. I love you guys. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
Yeah, thank you guys. Happy 4th of July. And maybe go catch the end of your fireworks over there. I don't want to keep you away from it. So I love you guys.
Have fun,
and we'll see
Renee.
you guys
She's
next
going to
week.
Mexico. Won't be here next Thursday. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Won't be here next Thursday or Tuesday?
Tuesday. I read the wrong day.
Oh,
Sorry.
Renee, we're going to miss you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, have a good trip, and we'll see you on that following Tuesday, and you can tell us all about it.
Night, Buddha,
Bro, Dolly, Buddha,
Shay.
Renee, love all of you guys.
Renee?
Shay J,
Did I
thanks
say
for
Dolly?
coming and hanging out with us, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Don't forget about Meatless Monday next Monday if you guys are interested in becoming vegan too, right? But yeah, everybody have a fantastic night, and we will catch you next week.